like to call to order our meeting of the Fort Schuyler Management Corporation. I welcome all of our visitors that are here and all of our board members that have joined us. I appreciate you coming. We have some important business to cover today. I'd like to welcome Keith Palmer from the Research Foundation, who's right here. Glad you're here with us. Where is, Dr. Gear is here, also from the SUNY Poly Foundation. So welcome, and we're glad you're here with us. First, I'd like to start to make sure that any directors, if they have any potential conflicts of interest with respect to the items on today's agenda, if you could please declare that disclose those to us now. And I'd like to remind you to please recuse yourself from any discussion or vote with regard to the items that we're about to discuss. So are there any potential recusals? No? Okay, having heard nothing, let's move on. I'd like to turn over to Bob for a moment, who will introduce resolution number 159, which is an authorization for approval, award, and contract with M&W US for work at Quad C in Utica. So I'll turn that over to Bob, and you can tell us about this project.
We can probably talk about 159 and 160
together.
Yeah, with the chairs.
So I'd like to ask for a motion to introduce the resolution first, and then we'll have a discussion.
So moved.
Second. Okay, thank you. Okay, Bob.
So resolutions 159 and 160, as the chair just said, have to do with the Quad C facility and two awards for that facility. The first is for the facilitation of clean room work to set up tool installation at the Quad C facility, and the authorization to enter into a contract. As you guys probably are all aware, we have Danfoss, which is a company which is coming in to work at the Quad C facility, and this is a construction project in advance of them beginning manufacturing at that facility. The first resolution, 159, is for setting them up to get ready for the tool installation within the clean room. So it's basically the construction of the clean room facility to get it ready for the tool installation. And the second piece, 160, is the award for the design of and construction of the office space that will be associated with the Danfoss manufacturing at that facility. So the first piece is construction of clean room space. The second piece is for office space. We'll be coming back to the board in the future on this facility with respect to purchase of tools that will go into that clean room space. But this is just the kind of construction of the clean room space within the core and shell of the Quad C building, and then the office space within the core and shell of the Quad C building.
Okay, any discussion or comments with regard to both resolutions, 159 and 160? You have those in front of you. Any comments?
So, Bob, what was the motivation to split them? Was that due to time frame, logistics?
Actually, I think it was also try to get more contractors involved in the Utica economy, because I think, as people have explained to me, the clean room space is a pretty narrow space of contractors. So there was the possibility with the office space of enlarging the number of people who might be eligible.
And what was I didn't see it here, I apologize if I missed it. Was there a not to exceed on the office construction?
I don't think we're at that stage yet on that.
We have
Okay.
We haven't done that.
We haven't done that piece yet, but the 27 for the other piece.
Any other comments? Okay, so I'd like to ask for a vote to approve resolution 159 and 160 together, as we had mentioned, and as Bob had indicated. So I'd like to move for a vote to approve Resolution 159 and 160.
Can I make one comment?
Yes.
So can we make that contingent upon the change we spoke about going into the contracts, and specifically the per diem reimbursements, not to exceed the state rates?
Okay. We need to note that both in the, this is for the contract awards.
This is for the contract awards.
For the contract awards, that they will not exceed the per diem state rate, which we can, if you, I think we have that, so you know what that is, okay?
Right. And then additionally, the not to exceed from the big one, the 27 million they have.
And not to exceed the larger.
Right, and if it was that we would bring back.
We
would bring back anything above the 27.
Okay, so noted. Good, thank you, Franklin. Okay, any other questions, comments, or thoughts? I'd like to ask for a vote to approve resolutions 159 and 160 jointly. And will all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? Abstentions? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. I'd like to move on to new business. Is there any new business we need to be considered for this board meeting? Okay. Having no new business, I'd like to turn it over for public comment. Is there anyone from the public that would like to make a comment? Okay. Alrighty. Our next meeting is scheduled for July 19th in this room. Do we have a time for that meeting yet? Is it still at 3:30?
3:30 Fuller Road, 434 Skyline.
3:30 Fuller Road, 430 Fort Schuyler. Okay.
Is there a way to make those 230 and 4?
Yeah, they go as fast as these, and might be sooner than that. We'll see. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of our board members for coming, and thank you all for all your work and your wisdom. We appreciate that, and you're doing the state a great service by serving on this board, and we appreciate it. Any other comments, questions? I'd like a motion to adjourn. Thank you. Those in favor? Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. Thanks, Mark.